Good morning, Tigers, and welcome back. I hope that you had a wonderful vacation on spring break, whether you went somewhere or you stayed here. I'm sure that you have lots of things to share with your classmates today, and hopefully during morning meeting you guys can share about just one or two things that were your highlights of what you did. It might be that you went somewhere or that you just stayed at home, you went to a park, you maybe slept in or watched a movie or two, whatever it might be. So I am sure you're excited to be back, and we are too. Today's a special day. Do you know what holiday it is? Most of you do because you're wearing the color green. That's right, it's St. Patrick's Day. Do you know why we celebrate St. Patrick's Day? Any idea? It's an Irish holiday. St. Patrick, there's an actual person named St. Patrick. He was the first saint in Ireland, and so he brought religion of Christianity over to England, over to the Irish, back in 400, the year 451, I believe, something like that. So March 17th is the day that he passed away, and so that's why they celebrate his passing with St. Patrick's Day. So it's a big Irish holiday, but here in the United States and people that are not Irish, we celebrate it as well with lots of festivities. So glad you wore your green today. If you didn't, that's okay. All right, let's talk about some merits. And we got some books to talk about today as well, some special books. But first of all, merits, here we go. In Mrs. Green's class, Emerson for responsibility. This girl works so hard. Once she puts her mind to something, she doesn't give up. Oh, I love that perseverance attitude, Emerson. In Mrs. Green's class, also Cole. Cole for respect. Works so hard, he pushes himself to be stronger with the multiplication facts every single day. Excellent job, Cole. And staying in Mrs. Green's class, responsibility for Clay. I can always count on Clay to help with reminders. He knows our schedule and helps Mrs. Green before she forgets anything. Good job. And staying in Mrs. Green's class for Dakota. For responsibility, Dakota is always eager to help and take on responsibility as a classroom leader. Okay, now we'll switch to a different class. Staying in third grade, though, I think. Mrs. Gordy's class, excellence. Aurora is a fantastic rule follower. Great job. And in Miss Gordy's class, Corian for respect. Corian is always kind and willing to help out in the classroom. In Miss Sigmund's class, responsibility. Nolan has taken on the responsibility for his learning in math, making good choices when he chooses his seat for the day, maximizing his ability to focus and engage in the lesson. Guys, you are in charge of so much of your own learning by just even little things about where should I sit. So great job to Nolan. In Miss Nicholson's class, Maya for teamwork. She did a great job of showing the Vienna way through teamwork when she helped a classmate finish a craft. Great job. Miss Seyfried's class, Kamaya. Integrity. Kamaya continues to be a kind friend, even in difficult situations. That's fantastic, Maya. And Andrea in Miss Gilliard's class, excellence in everything you do. Andrea helps elevates our class reading of the novel Esperanza Rising. She reads the words in Spanish that are listed in the novel for the class and teaches us all the correct pronunciation. Excellent. Sounds like I might have read that one before. I'm not sure, but excellent. That's a good one to read a second time. So later on today or later this week, Mrs. Paul will be around to give you your full and read off your full merit and take your picture. Well, this week, so we always preview some books here because we love reading, and I'm reading a book called Sanibel Flats right now. I did not finish it during break, but I sure did read a lot of it. But we have an author coming to Vienna. We have an author that's written all of these books and more. This is just some of her books. And her name is Stacey McAnulty. Stacey McAnulty. So she's got books from kindergarten all the way through fifth graders. So here's kindergarten first grade book about the sun. Oh, Max explains everything. Max is one of her characters she uses a lot. So first grade book, kindergarten as well. Max explains everything. Another kindergarten first grade. And here's one called Beautiful. I love that title. Love those children right there because we're all so beautiful. And again, a kindergarten first grade book. But then she also has chapter books. That's right. This is called The Miscalculations of Lightning Girl. Sounds interesting. Definitely third, fourth, and fifth grade. So I'll put these out, but there are actually even more than these in the media center. Just ask Mrs. Hancock. So she's going to be coming on Wednesday for our second and third graders. Yes, she has a new book coming out. Actually, I think it's out already. It is out.
Tomorrow.
It's going to be out tomorrow. Yeah. Wow, it is fresh off the presses. It's coming out, being released tomorrow. And so she's going to, I think, do some reading from that book and talk about being an author. And she actually lives here very close to us. She lives in Kernersville. And so that is fantastic that she lives there. But she is a best-selling author, which means that her books sell lots and lots of times over and over again. So that'll be, unfortunately, only for second and third graders. That's the audience that she's going to have. Second and third graders, to participate, you must have your parents sign a form giving you permission to go to the assembly, okay? So we're going to have those permission forms in your teachers' boxes by lunch today. So teachers at second and third grade, please send those home. Also, Mrs. Hancock will be sending home an electronic version of the form as well. But we need all those back by Wednesday morning because she will be here ready to go Wednesday to talk to our second and third graders about being an author. All right, Tigers, it's going to be a fantastic week. We are so happy that we're all back ready to learn. Before we turn it over to Tiger TV for Miss Williams Warriors, but let's see if they can help me out with the Divine Away. Everybody, here we go.
Respect, responsibility, teamwork, and excellence in everything we do.
That's right. They are super excited. So here comes the Warriors from Mrs. Williams' class. Bye, Tigers.
Good morning and welcome to Tiger TV. Today is March 17th, 2025. The weather today is partly cloudy with a high of 58 degrees Fahrenheit.
Happy birthday to Blake McMahon, Isadora Purvis, Pavika, Pavika, Shulka, Daxton Taylor, Stella Tilly, and Milo Williamson. Sorry if I said your name wrong.
The lunch menu for today is popcorn chicken, cheese pizza, muffin goldfish and yogurt for fun lunch, steamed broccoli, smile potatoes, fresh fruit, and applesauce.
The word of the week is self-esteem. Having self-esteem means feeling good about who you are and what you can do.
The kindness quote for today is believe in yourself. If in all that you are, know that there's something inside you that is greater than the obstacle. Kristen D. Larson. After the show, please follow your teacher in the Pledge of Allegiance.